Greetings, fellow assassins! I have a fun tips and tricks video for you straight from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome. In addition to posting trivia walkthroughs of your favorite AAA games, I also post a few tips and tricks videos. My trivia walkthroughs of Assassin's Creed Odyssey are currently being posted to my Patreon page and will be available on the main channel soon. So, if you want to see advanced episodes, head over to my Patreon page and join the Student Council. Not only will you get a bunch of cool perks, including early access videos, but you'll be helping me get a little closer to doing YouTube full time. So, Assassin's Creed has a plethora of fun side quests you can tackle outside of the main storyline. Among them is a quest given by the Daughters of Artemis called the Goddess's Hunt. This video isn't about the whole quest, it's just about how to actually win the beast battles. Now you can find Daphne, the leader and quest giver, near the Temple of Apollo in Vɪᴅᴇᴏs. Anyway, you'll get tasked with retrieving the hides of some legendary beasts. And let me tell you, they are beasts. I couldn't even get past the first one until I discovered what I was doing wrong. So I thought I'd share that with you guys and make your gaming experience a little less frustrating. The example I'm going to use in this video is the Nemean Lion. So each battle is going to take place in a flat battlefield type setting. In this case, it's a sinkhole with the alpha lion and some secondary lions. Let me show you on the map where I am real quick. Southern tip of Argolis, northwest of Hydrea Island. Now then, you can take out the secondary beasts with arrows. It'll just take some precision shots, but it's not too hard. You'll want to do that first. Unfortunately, the alpha isn't affected by arrows until you enter the battlefield. You can see a few of the corpses of the secondary lions there. Anyway, before you enter the battlefield, you're going to want to do two things so you can actually win the battle. Re-equip your character and re-skill your character. And I'll show you the best of both. First of all, you're going to want to use a long melee weapon like a spear, or in my case, I found a pretty cool trident. The reason for this is because you want to keep the beast at a distance. The beasts will all trample you, and almost every regular hit from them will stun you for a second. So, if you can keep them beyond arm's reach, you'll have a much easier time. Plus, they're dodging and darting and everything, so if you try to go in with daggers, even though they get a lot more hits, you're gonna miss most of the time. In the case of this trident, it has multiple bonuses to melee damage, which doesn't hurt either. You can add a good bow too, but you won't get many range shots off in the battle because of their rushing ability. Then you'll want to try to equip any other gear you have that give bonuses to damage against animals. Normally it's sort of a lame weapon perk, but it's extremely useful in this one quest. If you don't have many items with extra damage against animals, your second choice is anything that boosts either spears, poison, or fire damage. You'll see why in a moment. Other terms you might see are like intoxication, burning, or elemental buildup. Those all relate to poison and fire effects. The next step, and the most important, is that you have to reassign your character ability points. As you can see from my initial setup, I went the full-on sniper assassin route. Totally useless in these beast battles. Just like in the conquest battles, you have to transform your character into a melee champion. I happen to be level 24 here, but whatever level you are, the same principle applies. And in case you don't know, hold down your left thumbstick to reset your ability points. So, I'll walk through my suggested picks here. Most importantly is the ability to heal yourself during battle. Next, pick up all the poison and fire perks you can, as far as you can take each of them. Next, you'll want to augment your base weapons and armor, both as far as you can take them, depending on your level and spear upgrades. So those are my primary suggestions. The next set of suggestions are all gravy. You can pick up the overpowered melee ability, however, it's kind of tricky to do with a reach weapon because it's entirely directional, and if the beast dodges laterally, you sort of wasted it. But I have the points, so why not? The battle cry ability is also not as useful as it looks, but it's worth turning on if you have the adrenaline bars to spare. If you don't have them to spare, I'd save them for poison and fire. You won't get many chances for the charged attack, but again, why not if you have the points to spare? If you have any points left over, might as well pick up Devastating Shot. If the beasts become intoxicated from the poison, they may try to retreat for a few seconds, and you may be able to pick off a Devastating Shot. And that's about it, guys. You stand 1,000 times better chance of surviving with those character tweaks. The last thing I'd suggest is doing a quick save, because you can do that now in this new Assassin's Creed game. That way you don't have to go through the whole character build again if you die. Now, if you want to stick around and watch me fight the beast, it's a pretty epic show. If you don't want to see it, thanks so much for watching, and be sure to hit that like button, subscribe button on the way out. Very much appreciated. Alright, let's do this. See what I mean? These things are tough as nails. So what I usually do is move to the center of the battlefield and turn on poison first. A few hits will get it intoxicated, and then you can turn on the fire. See, it's scared of the fire and will dodge the hell out of your attacks. And in case you didn't know, the poison and fire damage is continuous. So when you're having trouble actually hitting the creature again, at least your previous hits keep doing damage. Oh yeah, now it's on fire. See, that would have been a good opportunity for a devastating shot. No need to run after the beast, it'll always come to you. So whenever it's hanging back, arrows, baby. And the dodge button is your friend. It's way too hard to block or parry these things. See, that overpower move is always aiming the wrong way. Oh well. Maybe it just takes some practice. Oh man, that was tough, but we are victorious. Sweet, and I leveled up too. And you can turn in each of the hides for some sweet rewards, which I won't do in this video. But I hope this helped. Since I figured this out, I haven't lost a single beast battle yet. Thanks so much for watching and tuning in to the Skooled Zone. See you guys next time for more fun tips and tricks. Peace out.